Good morning, everyone. We are continuing today in the words of Koheles, the first chapter, and today the second verse. And now we are getting into the nitty-gritty messages and insights of Shlomo HaMelech. And he writes, Havel havolim omar Koheles. Emptiness or vanities of vanities, nothingness of nothingness, says Koheles. Havel havolim, emptiness of emptiness, hakoil havel, everything is nothingness, is vanities, is emptiness. What is Shlomo HaMelech coming to teach us over here? Firstly, Chazal point out that if you look at the amount of times that it speaks about hevel, which is nothingness, it mentions it 7 times in this verse. It mentions it 7 times to teach us that the 7 days of creation which we are a part of, which we are not only a function of, but of course man was placed in the middle of it all because he is the pinnacle of creation. Everything, as Shlomo HaMelech is going to teach us in this world, when it's used for the wrong things, when the kavanah, when the intention that a person has is not appropriate and not something that's elevating, then hakol, everything that a person will find in this world could be boiled down to the nothingness of nothingness. And the Sfono writes to explain these words the following: Hine kol mechudash bilti mechuvan. Anything that is new in this world, that doesn't have a proper direction, el tachlis nois lemailos chidushay, that is something that is elevating and exalted and worthy of that which it was created for or introduced into this world, yikra hevel, it's called nothingness. If there's something that's brand new, but there's no true benefit that it's coming to bring to a person's life or to this world, then it's nothing. And something that is introduced into this world that looks like it's new, sounds like it's new, it tastes like it's new, so on and so forth, but the intention of it is for only lowliness, that's called hevel havolim. That's the nothingness of all nothingness. Just like when it comes to the world of kedusha, of holiness, that which is holier, says the Sefarno, is called kodesh kedoshim, the holy of holies. Something whose purpose in this world has no true content and meaning and justification in a person's life, that itself is the hevel havolim. That's the nothingness, the vanities, the airiness of all airiness, of really nothing of value that is there. And therefore, says Shlomo HaMelech, we're embarking upon this sefer called Koheles right now. And Koheles, as we mentioned yesterday, is that Shlomo HaMelech was able to fuse together and bring together all of the chachmais, all of the wisdoms that he had in this world, the wisdom of Torah, the wisdom of the world, the wisdom of the universe, of science, of culture, everything that he had about him. And he's now boiling it all down to one thing, and that is that if a person is going to get caught up in the things of this world, he'll see something new, something sharp, something that catches his eye, something that's exciting, something that is tantalizing, and he'll invest himself into those things in this world. That will end up being what's called the hevel havolim. That will be the vanities of vanities, nothingness of nothingness. On the other hand, as we're going to begin to learn, when you find things in this world that have true content and meaning and value, spiritual value that is, in which the goal, the intended goal as you're working through it, is driving you along in the proper direction, helping to bring you to higher heights, then that's not going to be hevel havolim. No, that's going to be something that has tremendous value in a person's life. So we're not going to get bogged down in the hevel havolim, because Shlomo HaMelech is not being negative over here. He's pointing out the truth. And whenever the truth becomes apparent and we are aware of it, then it makes it that much easier for us to do what is right, for ourselves in our lives. Be'ezah Hashem, as we continue to embark into the world of Koheles, into the world of the positive versus the negative, the right from the wrong, the truth from the falsehood, so we will also begin to see through the emptiness of the world around us and bring ourselves to the beautiful clarity that Shlomo HaMelech is teaching us. Wishing everyone a wonderful day.